finish setting up the rest of the stream. Hold on just a second. All right. All right, we're going to be cooking pizza tonight, guys. Hold on one second. All right, I'm going to set up the chat, make sure I can see what you guys are saying, pin up my messages, and we'll be good to go. Live chat. Boom, we are in it to win it. What's up, Ken? What's up, Ken? Let me adjust my camera here. I wasn't sure how it was going to look until I got over here, so I'm just going to scoot y'all back a little bit so y'all can get a better view of what's going on. And it should be a good camera angle once I'm at the stove. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work well. All right, let me rinse my hands off one more time. All right, let's get it in, guys. Let's get it in. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight? See if we can get this full thing. We're about to make pizza, Ken. We're about to make pizza. All right, so we got a couple steps we got to get started on here. So we've got our toppings, which is going to be chicken. So our toppings are going to be chicken today. So we got our pan out here for. We're going to have mozzarella, of course. We're going to be doing a white sauce pizza. So we're going to be doing a full pizza. We're going to get the fresh dough out first. Full disclosure, guys. I am. That's why it's homemade. So this is fresh organic dough. All the ingredients are organic outside the mozzarella. It's no added sugar in the sauce. It's very specific ingredients. I eat a lot of carbs and a lot of protein. Pizza is not off diet. It just has to be made correctly. So we are making pizza. Everybody thinks pizza is this bad thing. Pizza is just a mixture of ingredients. Oh, it's here. Milk is here. Don't worry. We're at my house. I can keep it cold here. Always got my milk. Always got my milk. We're just gonna keep it out of the shot here, essentially. So, but let me get my chicken out. We're gonna start with the chicken first. We're gonna get that cooking. So let's get this pan started up to temperature. I'm gonna move our little mitt out of the way here. All right. We'll get that nice and hot. We're gonna let that start heating up. I don't do the chocolate. Can't have the added sugar. How's it going, David? Welcome. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta delete it. There we go. Vaguely dinner, also some meal prep. All right. So, full disclosure, we have already prepped one pizza because everybody wanted to eat. But I'm going to be making my meal prep pizza separately. So, but we got our chicken here. We do have some nice, really high quality chicken breast here that we're going to use for this pizza. We're going to be using about 3/4 of a pound of chicken for the one pizza. So each piece has about 3/4 pound chicken on it. They're watching you? Okay. That sounds unfortunate for you. I don't have that problem. Not a big fan. I'll be honest, of the Chinese government. I don't know what to tell you. No, I don't know what you're looking for. All right, we're going to add some butter to this pan. Real quick. Real butter. No margarine, no vegetable oil, real butter. We only do real butter here. We don't do any vegetable oil. We don't do any canola oil. I used to use avocado oil a lot for pan frying and things like that. We're gonna cook our chicken in the pan, make it a little bit quicker. Grab some of my spices we'll be using. We'll be using some garlic. We'll be using some cayenne pepper, some salt. So grab some salt. All right, let's get this chicken down in the pan, guys. So I did go ahead and buy pre-cut chicken, but I'm gonna have to cut it up in the pan a little bit because it's not as small as it made it look on the packaging. And as far as pizza toppings, you want nice small cuts. You know what I'm saying? So Nice small cuts. It's actually some pretty large chunks. It said small cut, but get some pretty large chunks of chicken here. So we're going to do some cutting. But we'll work on that here in a second once we get these cooking up. I'm about to go rinse my hands real quick, get this chicken off of them, and then we'll get started with that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. History wizard. I don't know. Is that a person? I'm pretty good at history stuff, but I'm not a history wizard. So. Oh, by the way, guys, if you look in the description of the video, our Discord is live now, guys. So we have a community Discord up and running. Everybody's welcome to join. Everybody's welcome to join. But as always, keep it clean, you know. So. Keep it clean. I'll be moderating. We'll be adding some moderators in the future. So let me do a thing real quick. Nicole comes in and trolls pretty often. So, all right. So we got our chicken cooking here, guys. Let's get that mixing up. I'm gonna cut it into some smaller pieces while we're at it. Then we're gonna get some spices on it. I cook at a high temp at first, get a nice little sear on the chicken, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to lower the temperature and let it cook a little slower. So, all right, let's get that mixed. All right. You don't want to burn nothing, of course, especially not on stream. You guys will never let me live it down. Good bit of garlic powder, all organic, of course. It's Sunday. Sunday is my rest day. All right. So we do a little bit of cooking. We did a vote the other night, and people voted for the cooking stream. So, like I said, about 3/4 pound of chicken going on this pizza. Good bit of salt, good bit of cayenne, good bit of garlic, right? So, the idea behind this is we wanted a good bit of protein and some flavor on that pizza. We're not using any. Ooh, that cayenne's kicking. We're not using any highly processed ingredients here. I said this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Full disclosure, I did not make the dough. My wife did. So my wife prepped the dough for us today. So if everybody could give a thank you to her in the chat, that'd be awesome. But she prepped our dough. Real MVP, right? All right, let's get it in. All right, we're going to keep that cooking. And while that's cooking, I'm going to start prepping the dough. Because the dough is going to go, so what we're going to do with the dough is we're going to get it stretched out on the pan, and then we're going to let it cook partially before we start. It's definitely Sunday. Today is definitely Sunday. Yeah, shout out to the wife for hooking us up. All right, let me get my my pizza pan out. It's already ready to go. Look, I'm prepared, guys. I'm prepared, baby. I'm doing well, Penta. How you doing? How's it going? How's it going, Bruno? How's it going, Bed? I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys. I appreciate it, Ken. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right. So, y'all want to see what the wife prepped up as far as dough? This is organic dough. I appreciate the sub. If you check the description, there's also a Discord. Everybody's welcome to join. There's member stuff, but everybody's welcome to join. The Discord's for everyone. So, all right. Put this tinfoil down. So my wife prepped us some fresh bread dough. I appreciate it. Yeah, the tattoos are awesome. I've got 3 total. But fresh bread dough. So we're going to grab a hold of this. I've already cleaned my hands. And we're going to start stretching it over that over this pan here. I probably should have done that on this side of the stove, but let's get it going. All right. Let me mix these one more time first, guys. We're going to cut this down a little bit and let it low heat now. I'm going to take this over here so you guys can see me prep it to some extent. You see if I can find a good, we'll do here. And I'll just turn you guys ever so slightly. Ooh. There we go. All right, let's start prepping. I don't know exactly how much dough I need to grab, I'm gonna be honest. So we're just gonna, the wife kind of left that part up to me. But look at that, nice, stretchy, fresh bread dough. I don't know how much to grab. She didn't give me the instructions on that much. I don't know if it's supposed to be the full thing. We're try not to do a thin crust pizza. So we're making pizza. We're making pizza. Do I know what NASCAR is? I do know what NASCAR is. So we're going to stretch out this dough. We're probably going to need more than this now that I'm looking at it. So we're going to grab just a little bit more. All right, that should be enough dough. So we got a nice stretchy dough here, guys, that the wife prepped up. All right. I am not a dough maker. I'm not a baker. I've tried making dough in the past. I didn't do terrible. We didn't eat it, but we didn't do terrible. My wife is definitely the baker here, right? I lift heavy circles. The wife handles the cooking for the most part. She's definitely a better baker than me, for sure. I am the nacho king, though. I make some bomb nachos, some organic nachos. So I don't make the chips, to be fair. So, all right. So, dough's ready. We're going to start. What we're going to do is we're going to work our hand out in a circle. So, those of you, I don't think I've ever revealed this on the stream. I've talked about some of my old jobs, but when I was a teenager, I worked for a very short period of time with Domino's Pizza. All right. So, I won't say I was very good at making the pizzas, but one thing I did learn is you kind of work the pizza out away from you and spin it at the same time to get the crust out. Because you don't want it to be bubbly, you don't want it to be like thick center, you want it to be evenly distributed, right? They also have a really cool thing that like helps you flatten it. But I have a little bit of pizza dough experience, all right? A little bit of pizza dough experience. I didn't work there very long, to be fair. Let's get that crust out there. And what it does, it also helps you build that crust. Does you see how that has that raised edge? See how that has that raised edge? All right. We're going to get that raised edge all the way around the pan, just like that. Continue pressing it out until it's like stretching it over time. You don't want it. You can't stretch it once because it'll like bounce back, and then you'll have spots that are like not quite as thick as the others, and it just doesn't do right? So I'm trying to push the crust around the outside center helps pull it this way as well. All right. So we've got our dough down. Let's define our crust layer here a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some kind of implement and I'm just, ooh, that cayenne is still kicking up. We're going to take probably a fork and we're just going to make some indents in the pizza dough, all right? Just try and keep it from acting up. All right. They have a thing for this. It's like a roller at pizza places, but I don't have a pizza roller. I don't think I have a pizza roller. So we're just going to make our own pizza roller out of this fork. All right. We're not that fancy. All right. So our chicken's still cooking. It should be just about ready to go on the pizza though. But we're doing a white sauce pizza, guys. We're doing a white sauce pizza. So my wife made the dough. My wife made the dough. Killer. My wife made the dough. What's up, Romanula? That's good burger. I like that. I appreciate you stopping in. Let me grab our white sauce, guys. I think it's in the fridge. So it's just a white sauce pizza is just Alfredo sauce. I have made a homemade Alfredo sauce in the past, but I didn't get one for the cooking stream because that's a long process. All right. So we're gonna use some organic Alfredo sauce for our pizza. I'm not making the Alfredo sauce, guys, but it is still organic. No added sugars. Very simple ingredient list. All the ingredients are organic. It's USDA. So I do love my wife. I do love my wife. Very much so. Very much so. All right. So we're going to use this. It is just cream, milk, and cheese, but to do it right, you have to have, number one, if you guys have never made like a fresh Alfredo sauce organically, it's quite an expensive endeavor. You have to really want, for pizza, I wouldn't do that. For an Alfredo, like a chicken Alfredo, 100% I would. My mother actually taught me her method for making Alfredo, her recipe, and I really like it. But it's a process. So we're gonna use this Alfredo sauce. It is organic though, guys. It is organic. So let's get it. Let's get it. We're just gonna do a little bit. All right, a little bit. We are gonna cut this stove off now. I don't want to burn our chicken because it's gonna go on the pizza and then in the oven. All right, should be plenty. We're gonna spread it out. Hold on one second, guys. I'm going to connect us to the internet. We might lose. I'm a dad. You smell the chicken? It does smell really good in here right now. All right. I'm going to go ahead and spread out this white sauce, guys. Spread out this white sauce. Spread out this white sauce. All right. By the way, guys, the Discord's live. In the description, you can find the Discord link. All right. We're going to go ahead and put this in like this now. So we're going to put the pizza in with the white sauce and the crust, right? We're going to let the crust start to cook while we get the rest of the ingredients out, just for a couple minutes. So we're going to set this to 410. Bake. 410, guys, 410. So the oven's going to go to 410 degrees. All right? We're going to slap this in there and just let it pre-cook a little bit, the crust, because we don't want to have all those ingredients on top of it yet. Yes. Yes, 100%. All right. We got our cheese, guys. Some mozzarella. I did not make my own mozzarella. So so Sunday's our rest day. So we do something interesting on Sundays. So today we're cooking. We did a poll on, I think, Friday to decide what we were going to do. All right, we're going to let that cook for a second. I've got my mozzarella. I'm going to get a bowl to pour all the mozzarella in. You like my fancy bowls? Aren't they nice? Fancy bowls? All right. I like the fancy bowl. We're going to put it in here. It'll just be easier to do once we have the pizza out of the oven. I think one bag should be enough. It's about 2 cups of mozzarella for the one pizza. So I like a really cheesy pizza. So all right. So let me put this other bag up. We're going to take a couple sips off our milk, and we're going to wait for that pizza dough to be ready. Yeah, I like my bowl. I did not make the bowl. No, I did not make the bowl. But I didn't make the bowl. I purchased the bowls. I'm not a bowl maker. That is it's Fairlife whole milk. I drink one of these a day, every day. We won't have ketchup with our pizza. No. What's up, Brody? All right. Cool. Boom. Let's get it in. We're going to cut this chicken up a little bit more while we wait. Make sure it's cooked nice. Let's see what we got. I'm going to go ahead and give a little taste test on this chicken. Nice and cooked. You see that steam coming up off it? It's ready. Good. I drink about 1.5 gallons of whole milk a day. You don't have to like it. I like chicken. Chicken's delicious. We'll be training tomorrow. So Sunday's our rest day. So that means tomorrow night like Monday night we'll be training. But I take Sundays as a rest day. That's my full rest day. No pineapple. We don't do pineapple on pizza in this household. We don't do pineapple pizza in this household. That is not right. You shouldn't do that. Arms and chest, always. Chest day is the best day, right? Chest day is the best day. All right, let's look at this dough. I'm going to give that dough another 60 seconds, guys. I don't have any green onion. And I'm not a fan. You talking about like the little small green onion? That I'm not a big fan of that. No, on pizza, we don't do pineapple on pizza. Yeah, we do a lot of lifting. I'm a power lifter. The Sundays are the cook, or we do an odd stream, like a cooking stream and stuff. It's my rest day. So, because pizza is delicious. I probably have onion in the house, but I don't do onion on my pizza. We do keep some organic onions, but I don't put onion on my pizza. Because I don't want sweet on my pizza. All right. Let's grab this dough back out of here. All right. I'm going to scoop this dough out of our way. Move this pan over. Grab a hold of this pizza. All right. So we just let it a little bit because we don't want raw dough, guys. We don't want raw dough. And we're going to avoid having raw dough at the end of this process by letting it just basically pre-cook, right? So, no ketchup. What am I so my PR on the bench is 350 pounds. If that's what you're asking. No pineapple, Corvette. No pineapple. All right, we're going to add some mozzarella, guys. I have 2 cups of mozzarella that we're going to add to this pizza. Why? Because I like mozzarella. It's shredded, of course. Shredded. I might save 1 handful of this mozzarella because I kind of want to use the leftover dough to make like a cheesy bread. Right? Well, that'll be good. All right, that should be plenty of cheese. Let's get our chicken on there, guys. All right. Scoop our chicken out of this pan onto the pizza. Like I said, about 3/4 of a pound of chicken. It cooks down a little bit. Y'all know that, so we're probably a little less than that. We're going to get our chicken all nice and distributed on the pizza. We don't want any bites suffering, you know. All right, so an important thing, guys. So we spiced the chicken, right? So here's where you're going to mess up if you're making a homemade pizza. You got to spice the pizza too, right? You don't want your bites to just not have spice in them. So we're actually going to spice up the actual pizza itself as well. So we've already got most of our stuff out here, guys. I'm just going to do a handful of salt, and we're just going to spread it across the pizza. Because we want that nice, salty, savory to work together here. All right. I am going to garlic it, but I'm going to specifically garlic the crust. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that, right? So what we're going to do, grab a hold of our butter. Grab a small bowl. Let's get us a good chunk of butter here, right? I'm going to do that. Slap that back on there, and we're going to crush that butter down because what we want is nice, easy to work with butter, right? It's already room temp. The butter's already room temp. So we're going to let that go like that. Put that on this pan. Scoop this ever so slightly out of the way. And we're going to set this on top. I'm just going to set that on my burner, but I'll put it on a super low heat. And I'm going to let that butter warm up while I add some garlic to it. All right. Because we're going to have a little garlic butter going for our crust. So we're just going to let this melt down on top of that, on top of the warmer right now. It's just on warmer. So it's not actually heating that much. We just want to let it melt a little bit. Nice garlic butter crust is going to be delicious, right? So, all right. And see, it just melts nice and slow until we get that all liquefied. See if I've got a brush that's ready here. I don't think I have a brush out right now. We're just going to have to use the fork. just gonna have to figure it out with a fork. So, what's up, Lily? All right, let's get this all mixed up. All right, that garlic butter is about ready. And right on time, we've got our preheat to 410. So this pizza is going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. All right, garlic butter is ready. We're going to cut that burner back off. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly pour this on the crust, and I'm going to spread it as we go with the fork, like that. Just tap it on the crust as we go around the outside. Get the crust all buttered up, right? And then we'll go all along this side here. All right, evenly, and we'll toss garlic butter in the middle. Why not, right? All right. So that's going to have a nice, crispy, garlicky, buttery crust when it's all said and done. Get all that garlic and all that butter on there. There you go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get this popped in the oven. Let's see if that's hot from being in the oven earlier. It's a little warm. A little warm. All right, let's get it in there. All right. That's in the oven, right? So now we're going to, now that that's in the oven, we're making pizza. We're making chicken pizza, white sauce chicken pizza. Now it's in the oven. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys what a finished product of the pizza looks like. This is a thick crust version, right? So we made one of these earlier. This is the second go, right? Came out really good. So this is a small slice of what we made earlier, and I'm going to eat it now. Beautiful, beautiful pizza. It's delicious. It's delicious. This is the one the wife made, actually. A lot of garlic, a lot of good chicken in there. So good. We got one cooking right now, so. This is really good. Calories, guys? Honestly, no clue. It is really good. This is the wife's pizza she made. She actually taught me how to make it today. So, another shout out to the wife. Because it probably wouldn't have gone nearly as well. So good. Nice white sauce. See how thick that crust is? That's homemade crust, guys. It's homemade crust. Nice and flaky. So good. I could eat just the crust. This is the same bread recipe that we use for the homemade bread. My wife makes homemade bread for breakfast. And it's big, thick pieces of homemade bread. Really good pizza. That's cheese. She threw a little cheddar on it too. I just did mozz on mine. Baked on a buttery, flaky crust. Yeah. It's so good. Look at that. That bread is just amazing. That's the wife's homemade bread recipe at work. What's up, Michael? Back. We've actually got 2 slices ready for me. I'm going to eat both slices. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that. That's what happens when you have homemade pizza, guys. That is a sizable piece of pizza. Look how thick. That's that thick crust. Look at that. That's fresh crust. That's so good. I don't read super often, I'm going to be honest. It's a large slice of pizza. I have big hands. Big piece of pizza. It's so good. It's a large piece. It is probably 400 calories for this one piece of pizza, at least. 400, 450 calories. Maybe more. It might be 500 calories sliced with all this bread. So good. But this crust is So good. With the white sauce and the garlic, killing it. This pizza's cooking right now, guys. I think we'll be able to get it on stream, the finished result. Oh, by the way, guys, we got to figure out what we're doing for the 2,000 subscriber special. I'm going to post that poll on the channel. In future, all the polls will be dual. So there'll be polls on the channel from time to time, and there's going to be polls on the Discord. But we're going to figure out the 2,000 subscriber special. Right now, I think the consensus is we really want to see something with hot sauce, right? So, ooh. Is Chicago the one with the red sauce, like really deep red sauce? Like red sauce on top? Oh, the cat's in here. It saw me drop some chicken. Here you go. Cowbell. Get your chicken. Right here. I've dropped a piece of chicken. You can have it. Right here, kettlebell. There you go. You figured it out. What's up? What's up, Druid? We're making pizza. This is a finished product my wife made. Mine's in the oven right now. I'm not talking much because I got engrossed with this pizza. It's so good. Oh, by the way, I just got my my lifters email, or my most recent lifters email for the powerlifting competition in March. It does look like we're going to be able to live stream. So, what's up, Leanne? It does look like we'll be able to live stream. All right, in about 10 seconds, guys, we're going to slap the rest of that dough on this pan over here, and we're going to make some cheesy bread. It's going to be really good cheesy bread. Let's go ahead and do that now. All right. All right, so we're going to take this pan. Let me put these over here. Let me grab a piece of wax paper. By the way, I don't know if you guys have seen this, like the pop-up wax paper is just like it's perfect size every time. Awesome. Saves so much time and effort. All right, parchment paper. I think it's parchment paper. All right, so this was our tray for our pizza earlier. Yeah, I'm super excited to stream the event. So I'm gonna pop this last pizza crust in my mouth because I keep thinking about it. Some more of my wife's homemade dough. Nice big chunk of homemade dough. Look at that dough. You know what I'm saying? Look at that dough. All right, let's get cheesy bread going. Should we do like sticks or should we do like a whole? I'm gonna do a whole loaf. You know, it'd be really good though. Like a stuffed cheesy bread. You think we can get that done? We'll find out. I think what we're gonna need to do when you stretch out the bread, kind of like a sandwich style bread, and we're gonna have to fold it over on itself. I don't think I have enough dough to do a stuffed, I'm gonna be honest. That's not as much dough as I thought it was gonna be. We're gonna do a standard. All right, let's get some more butter. We're gonna need to butter this. Give me 1 second. Where's my butter fork? I had a butter fork earlier. Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Well, she's in the knife. All right. Let me get this piece of dough all buttery. All right. And we're going to have to wash our hands anyways after we work with this dough. So I'm going to go ahead and get this dough buttered down. All right, my hands are very clean, guys. All right, so take this cheese and we're just going to put it on there. I've never made cheesy bread before, but honestly, when I was working at Domino's, this is how they did it. They took the pizza dough and they just shaped it like bread, and then they put cheese on it. That's literally how they did it. So if you buy cheesy bread from Domino's, when I was there, it was just pizza dough, cheese, maybe some sauce. Thrown in the same oven. Thrown in the same oven, by the way. All of that's done at like 2 speeds. You have 2 different oven entrances. One's slower, one's faster. So they just throw it in the same oven. All right. Throw it in the same oven. All right. I think what we'll do is we'll cut this into like little strips like this. There we go. So this is how they did it. This is vaguely how they did it at Domino's, right? So they put the dough down, they cut it into little strips, and then they throw it in the oven, just like that. So if you're buying cheesy bread at Domino's, just know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That's how you make cheesy bread. So we got our cheesy bread strips. They're all going to come out nice and even. We'll throw some more garlic on there maybe toward when it's almost done cooking. So we'll just put that in the next row down, I guess. We're definitely getting some thick crust here. It's definitely expanding. I don't know if you guys can see it down here. That crust is getting thick, but we're going to close this because I don't want to let all the heat out. Cheesy hands, guys. Cheesy hands. I'm going to go wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right. Had to grab some paper towels. Girthy crust. Oh, I'll dust my hands off on my. It's my floor. If I want to dust my hands off on it, I will. My house. I would clean it, but you know, that's the problem. Is if I dust my hands off, I ultimately have to sweep it up, right? So. It smells great. I'm glad you can smell it. Look, if you're that close to my house. All right. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So we got the pizza in there, we've got the crust in there, or we got the cheesy bread in there. I was looking at it. It looks like it's about a third of the way done. It takes about 20 minutes-ish, give or take, for a homemade pizza to cook fully. The last thing you want is to bite into that pizza, especially with that thick crust, and get wet dough, right? Because then you got to throw it back in. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be as good. So you make sure you get a full cook on that dough the first time. What's up, Atticus? All right, let me grab some more of my milk here, guys. Oh, it's got to be cooked. Yes, I'm Natty. But we'll stream until it's done. So until it's ready to go. Which we're getting some good color on the crust right now, but it is not nearly done yet. It's not nearly done yet. Ooh, it's feeling good though. It's not done yet though, guys. I don't know the song. I don't know the song. That would be appreciated, Atticus. That would be appreciated. Let's see. I'm all set. I appreciate the offer, though. I appreciate the offer. We don't sing on stream here. It's not my gig. I'm 5'11". 5'11". 175. So. All right. What else are we doing? We're doing something else tonight, guys. I'm trying to remember what my plan was while I was cooking. Really didn't have a plan. Y'all want to make some coffee with me? I need to make some coffee. Let's make some coffee, guys. All right. I don't care if you're here. You're welcome here. We don't do anything weird. It's all good. We're friendly. We're friendly. We're not mad. This is a great place for you to be, actually. It's a lifting stream normally, so if you're interested in lifting, anybody that's interested in lifting, it's good to be here. It's good to be here. Normally we lift on stream. Normally, you guys like my my cow butter dish? Hold on. Well, it's my wife's cow butter dish. Isn't it great? If you donate, it's super appreciated. I'll give you a shout out. But I don't sing on stream. There's copyright issues involved with that. So wish I could help you out. I really do. But yeah, my little cow butter dish. It's my wife's. As you guys notice, everything matches in this kitchen, right? So we're just about the dishes, the butter dish, the bread box. Heck, look, the toaster. It's a collection. Oh, even this little vegetable potato box over here. It's a little collection. All of it matches. This is the wife's stuff. This is the wife's collection. It's my collection too. I mean, we both use the kitchen. She does cook the majority of the meals, but I try and cook at least one meal a week if I can. So usually when I cook, it's nachos. I'm usually making homemade nachos when I cook. So or cheesesteak sandwiches. I do a lot of cheesesteak. So I like the cow aesthetic. So you guys know we're out in the country. This is just a country aesthetic. Cows, flowers. It's great. It feels very homey. It doesn't feel sterile. I don't want all like one monocolor, All right, I'll be right back. So I'm gonna go and empty these coffee grinds real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Let me get my mug. A mug. Let's see if I can find one. My mug might be in the thing. Should we use a Christmas mug, guys? Should we use a Christmas mug? And use a little rinse. I'm going to rinse it out real quick. Use a Christmas mug. I think we use a Christmas mug. All right, little rinse. Just want to make sure it ain't no dust in it. Christmas mug. All right, a little bit of whole milk. And then we hit brew. So this has its own like dedicated coffee grind up here, right? So, we'll do a 10 ounce. And, and listen, it's gonna get loud. Hold on. It's a really nice, it's actually really nice coffee maker. It uses whole bean. It grinds them for us. It should start any second. Fancy, right? And then it'll start we use spring water for our coffee maker. We use spring water. See? Big old gallon of spring water. Let's see. You guys want to see? So I bought this honey last week. If you guys want to see how much, or a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, that's my workout honey, guys. That's about how quickly we went through it. I think a little bit got used for some toast one morning or something, about that much. But that's my workout honey. I just right before my workout. That's my sugar bump usually. So yeah, it's loud. But it's a nice raw organic honey. So if you guys ever want to know a good way, if you're able to eat honey, this is a good way. You just right in your mouth. So you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. God bless. It is good for a pump. It is good for a pump. So I used to keep honey packets, like the little like ketchup packets, but with honey. And I'd use those at the gym. I'd keep them in my gym bag. I'd have those, and I had like some like baked chips that I would eat. So I'd have that, some baked chips, and then usually some kind of protein to go with it. Just depending on the day, what would be what protein we would use. So I'm in South Carolina. South Carolina. See you later, Atticus. But if you guys are wondering, like I've always said, I don't a lot of brown rice in my house, organic of course. Everything in my house is organic, except these grits. For some reason, guys, I couldn't find no organic grits the other day. We did get some good grits, but we couldn't find the organic grits the other day. The kids like grits in the morning. So, if you've never had good grits, I don't know what to tell you. So it's a lifestyle change when you first get them. All right, have a good one, Killer. I appreciate you stopping in. I'll be right back, guys, with my coffee pours. You guys can keep an eye out. Can you make sure no one touches my coffee? I'll be right back. All right, guys. We're actually going to make 2 cups. We'll make 2 cups. Other people in the house might want a coffee, so we're going to make 2 cups of coffee. I'm back, though. We're gonna deliver this one. I'll be right back. It's not done yet. Give it a second. I'm going to get the other mug out. Another nice little rinse on this one, too. Big boy! Big boy! Woo! I'm so glad you're back, man. I hope you're doing better. Hold on, Big boy. I'm gonna be back on camera momentarily. Momentarily, I assure you. Yeah, Big boy! I was getting so worried about you, Big boy. I know it. I remember you telling us. The other night. Oh, I'm gonna go put this down for a second. I'm gonna make a second cup. Hold on. As you guys can see, I like milk. I use milk in everything. I'm gonna have to go change these grinds real quick, guys. Hold on. All right. Oh, I got coffee all over the front. No. All right. Brew size, 10 ounce. Hold on. I think I might have to run a clean cycle on it now. No. There we go. All right, good to go. I'm glad you're back, Bit Boy. Hopefully everything's going smoothly since then. That's gonna be real loud. It's grinding my coffee beans, guys. So it's gonna be real loud. Yeah, you don't have to show up, Bit Boy. I just appreciate knowing that you're good. So. Yeah, it automatically grinds the beans for me. It's really nice. Of course, organic coffee beans. Hold on, let me see if I can find them. This is my coffee of choice at the moment. So, maybe just refill it from the top up there. Let's take a look at this pizza, guys. We're gonna scoot over here. Take a second look at this pizza. Ooh, whoa, that's a lot. You see my glasses all steamed up, guys? All right, let's get that pizza out. That pizza looks ready. I might have left it in there a little too long. I got distracted. We're going to find out. Crust is looking a little crusty. Might be perfect timing, actually. This looks great. Woo! Yeah, boy. We're going to leave that bread in just a little longer, though. All right. I'm going to bring y'all over for a peek. Let's let that cool a second, actually. I'll bring y'all over for a peek. Look at that. It's a good-looking pizza, isn't it? Isn't it? We didn't do too bad. We didn't do too bad. Bit Boy, you still in the chat, Bit Boy? You still in the chat, Bit Boy? The pork chops is pretty good. I don't do pork personally, so I don't do pork personally. Bit Boy, if you're still in the chat, let me know. I've got, if you check the description, Bit Boy, I put the Discord in there. If you want to jump in there, I'll get you sorted up in the Discord tonight. Anybody that wants to jump in can jump in, but that way I can keep contact with you guys when we're not streaming. You know, I'll be posting things like fitness tips, behind the scenes stuff, just a place where we can chat, where the community can chat outside the streams. So, all right. My coffee's almost ready, guys. I'm ready for that coffee. Like, really ready for that coffee. All right. Ooh. Oh, you hear that? Listen to that crunch 1 second. Here, I want to get a good crunch. We're going to use a knife. Hold on. You guys ready for this? Can you guys hear that? Let's take a look and see if this is good to go. You guys hear that? It sounds so good. That's such a good crunch. All right, so if I did everything correctly, this pizza should be nice and cooked right now. We're going to let it cool just a little bit more. I'm going to look at it, though. Ooh, yeah, it's good. It's top tier. Just listen to that. It sounds so good. All right, my coffee's ready. I'm going to grab my coffee. I'll be right back. And one nice fresh cup of coffee in the old, hold on. South Carolina Starbucks mug. Look at that. Yeah, we made pizza and coffee. We made pizza and coffee today. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. Hold on. What's up? What's up? It is, hold on, I can cut this off. It'll tell me. 8:32. Let me check on this bread. Ooh, that cheesy bread done too, guys. Let's get that cheesy bread out. Get that cheesy bread out. Ooh-wee. The little pieces of cheese burnt around it, obviously. Nice little cheesy bread. Nice little cheesy bread. Top tier cheesy bread. Yeah, everything came out great. Everything came out great. Everything came out great. All right, let's take a look. While the cheesy bread is cooling, I'm gonna peel off one of these slices and we're gonna take a cross-section view at it. I'm gonna have to cut it just a little bit more. I don't want it to mess it up. It's still a little warm. Want to look good for stream. There it is. That's the cross section on that pizza we just made. Ooh, those are big chunk chicken. Look at that. Nice, well-cooked crust. Everything is top tier. Everything is top tier. That cheese, nice thick layer of cheese. All right, let's take a look at this cheesy bread now. Ooh. Those are those cheesy bread pieces I made, guys. And let's see if they're well cooked, because this was in for a little bit less time. Ooh, you see that steam coming off it? Look at that. Brett, you don't have to be on stream. I'm gonna give my wife a piece of this cheesy bread. We're gonna get a rating. You want to try my cheesy bread? I made a cheesy bread. Here, take a bite of the cheesy bread. The stream is waiting. You're not on camera. It's hot. Careful. How'd the cheesy bread come out?
It's good. I wonder who made the dough.
I told them who made the dough. Dog. Go go. Solid. Look at it. Ooh-wee. So good. So good. She watches the stream, but she doesn't see all of it. So I definitely credited her multiple times about who made the dough. She's not coming on stream though, guys. It's not sourdough. It's a bread dough, but it's not sourdough. Brunette. She's a brunette. All right, so I think that's the stream, guys. I think that's all we had today. The pizza was done a lot faster than I thought. Usually these Sunday streams are kind of short though, guys. Usually they're kind of short. What's up, Jay? Hey, Jay, the Discord link is in the description. I never got your email. So it's in the description of this video right now. There's the Discord link. I'm waiting on you. Ugh. Yeah, it's like 8:37 here. Yeah, we have a community Discord running now, so. All right, what else are we doing, guys? I'm gonna put up the rest of this white sauce and use it for something else. Drink a little bit more of the milk. We had our 2 slices of pizza already, so I appreciate it. All right, I'll get you all set up, Jay. Jay's one of our big supporters, guys. So, wow, yummy. I didn't see the email. I'm gonna be honest, no email at all. I looked this morning. I was like, man, I'm gonna get Jay in here as the first person, right? You're still gonna be one of the first. So, still gonna be one of the first. What's up, Seth? Well, let me check a couple things, guys, and then I don't know how much longer the stream's gonna run today. Yeah, but just got your notification, Jay, saying you hopped on the server. It's awesome. All right, I'll get you sorted up with your supporter role and everything. Jay's already been a supporter of the stream, guys, so I appreciate it, Seth. I appreciate it. That's super appreciated. Everything helps out with the stream. Everything helps out with the stream. Yeah, don't touch anything, Jay. I'll get you taken care of. You've already been supporting us, so I want to make sure you get your supporter role first thing. Are you up in the training, obviously, for this powerlifting competition and also? So what we'll do is once we get about 2 to 3 weeks out, 2 to 3 weeks out from the competition, our training will change to a lot of pause repping. So we'll have at least 2 or 3 days a week where we focus in on some pauses, right? So trying to pause heavier weights progressively, make sure that all of our lifts feel where like they need to be. So there'll be less reps, but there'll be more pauses, if that makes sense. And we'll have drop sets with pauses as well. So we'll be training, we'll do like 315, we might do like 325, 330, stop at 330 or 340 or whatever, but we would drop back to like 315, and instead of doing 7 of those, we'll do like 1 pause, hold, rack, and then repeat 3 times, because pauses take a lot more energy. So, but the pauses are what we'll be having to focus in on, because during competition, you have calls, you have a start, you go to chest, you pause the weight until the bar has stopped movement, press, and then you have a rack command. So those pauses hurt, Jay. You talking about the pauses? They hurt. They're a different beast. They don't seem like much different, but they are. They're a lot different. They add like 20 pounds to every lift. So it is. It's harder than it looks. So if you're benching 315, your pause is probably somewhere around like 295 typically. That's what I've found. So we're gonna be watching Smile. We decided we are gonna watch Smile at some point this week. We haven't decided what day. Maybe tonight. Who knows? I've got a lot of work to do. I'm doing on the Discord and stuff. So I'll be adding a lot of content to that. There is going to be some behind the scene photos, some photos you guys have never seen from my photo shoot. I had a full professional photo shoot done. The thumbnails you guys see for my lives, those are snippets of some of those photos. But I have like 300 photos from a professional photo, or over 100 photos, professionally done photos. So I'm going to be posting those. I'll be posting some other stuff, like some photos before I started lifting. Those will be in the Discord as well. So if you guys want to see what I looked like when I was 117 pounds, those will be in the Discord tonight. I'm going to post that up tonight so you guys can see where I came from, not just hear it from me, but also see it. That'll be hitting the Discord tonight. Yeah. I'm getting all that prepped up. I even got some interim photos. So I've got some photos as I progressed through, where I felt like I was getting bigger. But I look back at those photos like, man, you were still tiny back then. You know what I'm saying? So looking back at those, at that moment, I was like, this is it. Like I'm doing it. And it felt so good to be bigger. But now I look back at those photos like, man, I was tiny then. I'm sure 2 or 3 years from now, I'll look back at it now and I'm like, man, I'm so much bigger now. You know, I'll continuously do that. It's always going to happen. You always want to get bigger, right? So. Ugh. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. But I am gonna call the stream, guys. It's a short stream on Sundays, as you know. It is rest day. I like to do something. Next Sunday, we are going to be doing our 2,000 subscriber special. Next Sunday is the 2,000 subscriber special. I'm still working on ideas for that. If you guys have ideas for me, you can either comment them on my YouTube page, you can send them to my Instagram, or if you get on the Discord, you can send them directly to me on the Discord. Any of those options will be fine for sending suggestions for the 2,000 subscriber special. And I might do a challenge. We might do something outside the gym. We might do something a little different physically than we normally do. We'll do something. We'll do something fun. So, but all right, you guys have a good one. I appreciate you guys stopping in to watch me make food. Let's see if this is cool enough for me to do one last display of our pizza. This is the white sauce pizza we made today, guys. This is what you guys were here for me with. Boom, 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 just like that. And then these are a few slices of our cheesy bread. Hold on, let me get some of this great cheese off the side of it. Doesn't fall over the floor. Nice little cheesy bread as well. Top tier tonight. All right, Jay, I'll get you all set up. I'm about to be doing that here in a minute. All right, I appreciate you all coming out. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Normal stream time tomorrow. We'll be doing workout stream. So y'all have a good one now.